recognize outstanding national service members and community volunteers. These are individuals, groups, and organizations or businesses who serve in one or more priority areas of education, healthy fitness, environmental stewardship, veterans and military families, and economic opportunity. I'd like Bob Dorion to make his way to the stage. And as Bob comes, now we could come down to you. Well, as Bob makes his way here, let me tell you something that I find. Words like hero, dedicated role model come to mind. He told us, we can say his age, he will be 89 years old next month. Whoa. Bob was born in Chicago and lived through the Depression. He's a World War II veteran, an Army medic who spent 3 years in the jungles of New Guinea and the Philippines under General Douglas MacArthur. A time in his life when he says, we don't talk about this much. Today he supports and assists students in Frenchtown High School as a member of the Foster Grandparent Senior Corps program. His nomination letter says that Bob is a giant of a man and an important part of our lives at Frenchtown High School. He has taught students in our class some valuable lessons about life and how to make choices and how their actions impact their future. He impacts lives, helps students to believe in themselves, and helps make this a better place for us to live. Bob told us he got involved with the Foster Grandparent program because he believes that many of our young kids are at risk. Not graduating from school, not having a fulfilling life, and he wants to instill in them the importance of graduation. He told us he talks to kids about pride. He had pride despite the fact that he grew up during the Depression. He also tells them to be appreciative, to get an advanced degree, and he tells them how to budget their money. Bob has 4 kids, 9 grandkids, and 14 great-grandchildren. His wife, daughter, and son-in-law are here with him today, as well as Phil McClendon, the Frenchtown High School teacher who nominated him. Congratulations, Bob. We thank you for your military service, for your continued volunteer service to the people of Frenchtown and Montana. You indeed are an inspiration.
Thank all of you, each and every one. I got a little choked up there. Yeah, put too much blimey in there, I guess. But I've been doing this for about 6 years, 7 years out there in Frenchtown. And we've taken kids that were at risk. Their need to know what's going on in our community. Very few of them know that. But I think, in my own way, in my own fashion, the credit is given to the wrong person. Because I gotta tell you this, and I want him to stand up. He's the hottest teacher that I know. Yeah. Stand up, please. When I say he is hot, I mean he is hot. He took a group of young kids from from freshmen to seniors from Frenchtown and took them to a program called LJB. JV. And they went down there and we didn't think much of it because I guess they had more confidence than we did. But those kids went down there with pride and came back and brought us a trophy. There were 39 schools in this contest, and they came back with the most professional dressed kids there are. So he deserves more of the credit than I do. And I learned with kind of a bad feeling today when he picked me up and brought me here today that due to the budget, and he hasn't completed his tenure, that I may lose him and not be with him next year. I don't know this to be a fact, but I do know that if we do lose him, we're going to lose a valuable commodity in our society today. And he deserves the credit. I just get in there and help with the knowledge that I've accumulated over the years. And by the way, I want to tell you that come over here. I want to tell you that the bow tie is still bow. Because in my house, in my drawer, is a green bow tie floppy that I wore on my first date with my wife, and both are still hanging around. So thank you very much. I love you all.